guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making a video about photography and how photography can improve with your filmmaking. Now, as a filmmaker, there's a lot of things you've got to consider. You've got lighting, composition, stability, focus, making sure that your subject's in frame. Whereas with photography, they focus on less things, but they do those less things very, very well. When you notice a shot that a videographer's taken compared to a photographer, you'll notice like photographers just make things look so good. And that's because they look at two things, lighting and composition. And photographers are masters at this. And us videographers, the majority of us, we don't consider that too much. And that's why it's really important as a filmmaker to learn about photography, because if we can understand how to look at things like a photographer, it can really increase the overall quality of production of our films. So today we're going to do some photography, so let's come along. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking some portraits. So I've got me, got Taylor here, we're going to be taking some photos of her. I've got the 1DX 35mm. Also got the film camera as well, which we'll be getting out here and there when I can see something that looks dope. Don't want to waste any of those film shots. There's a lot of different lenses you can use for portraits. Some people like shooting a bit tighter, 85mm or 70-200, really get that depth of field. But I'd say the reason why I like shooting 35 is so I can get more of the background in shot. I like playing with depth and leading lines in the background and not just focusing on the subject, but what is around the subject and combining both the subject and the environment in the shot. So 35, 1DX, let's go take some photos. So pretty much how I'm just shooting this is just really backlit. As you can see, she's got the light sort of shining behind. So that really kind of like outlines the subject a bit. So just taking some shots, got some nice depth. Cool. I could just come a little bit more forward. Probably just here where the light's there. Just really just focus on composition, making sure everything's straight. Cool, okay, it's nice. So obviously when you see a shot that you love, that's when you whip out the film camera. So the first thing that we're going to be focusing on is lighting. So when you're thinking about shooting, not only do you want to look for texture, but you want to try and find where the lighting looks good. So where is the sun hitting and how does it look against different places? We're shooting in afternoon light and golden hour, so we'll be getting that nice golden light, especially as it gets later in the afternoon. So lighting is really important. Now, when I shoot, personally, what I like is backlight. So that's when the sun is hitting the back of the subject. And if you can see a little bit of that sun as well, you can get some awesome lens flares. And especially when you're shooting at like a wide aperture at like f1.4 to f2, it just looks magical. You just get those nice bokeh balls and looks really beautiful. So let's go and take some shots now and find some cool lighting. Now we're on our way to our next location. We're in quite a nice area at the moment, so if we see anything cool, then we'll grab it. Alrighty guys, we're now at location number 2. Second thing that we're gonna focus on is composition. So making sure that our subject's in frame and that, you know, using rule of thirds and getting some nice leading lines towards your subject and away, getting that nice depth and just playing around with just other things in composition, like besides framing your subjects, look at things that you can use in the environment that you're in, whether it's texture, really focus on just composing it right, combined with getting really nice lighting, and then that'll just look really good. And I'll tell you something about lighting. One of the reasons why I shoot backlit is because if you've got the sun on your subject's face, they're gonna squint like this. Whereas if it's behind them, not only does it make them stand out, but your subject's not getting a massive beam of light in their eyes. It's much more comfortable for them and looks better in the photos, so yeah. What I'm doing here is I am just looking at the depth of the trees, you know, leading lines, leading towards our model. Got the backlight as well, really nice. Come this way as well. the reason why I like to shoot in either early mornings or afternoon/late afternoon is because that's when the light looks great. When you're shooting in the middle of the day, the light is really harsh and it's like at a direction straight down where shadows don't really look great and it just doesn't look great in photos. But in the afternoon when the sun's coming from the side, it's a lot more golden, and the way that the light is shining on you kind of from behind really helps with compromising when you're shooting into the sun. It's a lot more golden, it's softer, it just looks really good. The last thing that I want to talk about today is color. So getting all your photos together, bring them into Lightroom or whatever editing software you use, and just playing around with the colors to get the look that you want. The kind of look that I go for is a nice, timeless, natural look. Something that you can look back on in a couple of years' time and the colors just look great all the time. That's why I like shooting film as well, because it's just got a timeless look to it. It's vibrant, it's natural, and it just looks really good. So lighting and composition, two things that are really important as a filmmaker to focus on. That's why I think it's really good to explore photography and just play around and have fun and just try different things, because the only way to grow is to try things that you don't know and to try things that might be a little out of your comfort zone. Just getting better at your weaknesses is super important. Lighting, composition, color. Overall, going to make your photos look great and your videos go from here to here. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you learnt something and I hope that this can help a little bit. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to just make more videos like this. This is really fun and I love just getting out there and just creating more content and sharing my ideas with you guys. So thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you later.